get me moving. I sure as hell can't do it by myself. I'm feeling like a dog in heat, barred indoors from summer street. I locked the door to my own cell and I lost the key. Bite my lip and close my eyes. Take me away to paradise. I'm so damn bored, I'm going blind and I smell like shit. I've got no motivation. Where is my motivation? No time for motivation. Smoking by inspiration. Woo!
Oh, I'm muted, but can you hear me? I hear you.
Yep.
Oh, Fogbox says no audio. Simple Vape's muted.
I think it's you, Frank. I think they can hear.
Sound, yeah, Pet Tam, they can hear me.
Yeah. It's the Frank.
I can hear him. I have it going. And boy, my audio is low. That's Frank's fault.
What the mess?
Too much. Well, Frank's figuring it out. Let's say hey to everybody. Hey, everybody. Hi.
There we go.
We got a nice room full of beautiful peoples coming to visit us this afternoon.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing your afternoon with us, even though it's crappy, really crappy.
Ooh, yeah.
Here in Jersey.
How
we got a
about
ton
now?
Of rain.
Can you
Yeah,
hear
we
me
got
now?
50
Can you hear me
mile per
now?
hour winds right now.
See if they can hear me now. I think I got. It looks like my level's back. I think my microphone actually got a little bit unplugged.
Can you guys hear Frank out there?
Frank unplugged.
Yeah, there we go. Do 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 do.
Yep, we got
Cool.
you.
They got me.
They got you
Yeah,
now.
All right, we cooking with gas now. All right,
There's
cool.
Courtney.
Let's see. Yeah, we got everybody in the house. Let's see Fogblog, see Cloud King Cody, Al Ben, Jerry Lawrence, Simple Vapes. What's up, Scott? Courtney's out there. Kim C, Goose Girl.
Good girl.
Mark Senior's out there. Holy shit, where the
Yeah,
fuck you been
Mark
hiding
Smart.
at, cuz?
Yeah, I know.
Nashef Lino. I saw, let's see. Yeah, Mr. Gorby's out there. Vaping
Ooh,
Trucker, what's
Trucker.
going on? Oh, yeah, you be careful in that wind. We know what the hell's going
yeah.
on out that way. It sucks. Winter's never going to fucking end, I think. Gareth Martin's out there. Subaru's out there. Socrates. AEK. 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 Alan Gorby. Got a nice crowd starting off. It's good. Vaping Surveyor's out there. Uval Moreno. Yeah, now I'm going back where everyone's saying I was muted. But see now, my level, I'm good now. All right, cool. How's everyone? Well, let's first off, welcome back the Moose. The antlers, baby.
Antlers up. Antlers up. Antlers up.
Okay, I'm not so good at that.
You got one
I'm
antler.
sorry. I was watching myself drink water on the YouTube.
Oh, cool.
I don't know why.
Max
Were you
Savage out there.
entertained?
What's up, Max?
We're
Good job
probably
yesterday.
entertained by that.
Yeah. Nothing bad.
So what's going on, Moose? You're in the light. I'm a little scared. I don't know what to do with that. You have too much light around you.
I went to bed this morning, so I'm a little more appropriate for this hour.
Oh, that's all right. I was on YouTube last night, 2 a.m. eating Waffle House. So
Live reviewing
Nice.
Waffle House with the wife.
yeah, live review and covering. What is it? All the way.
Yeah.
I guess I survived the South African guillotine.
Yeah,
You did awesome.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I mean, they broke
Yeah,
out some
man.
recipes I'd forgotten about, and it was like,
Yeah.
now I'm looking back last night. I can mix this. I can mix this. I can mix this.
Yeah, I have to now go back and give Richard a custard that's more deserving.
Hmm.
You must impress that man.
Oh yeah.
I like that mix though, and I love the
I like
blueberry.
it the way it is too. I
I
mean,
like the way it is. Like I would.
he also might not have had because like our American, like if you go to just some place that offers a custard, it's probably not going to be the best custard you had. It's, like it was pretty much meant to be the generic shittiest custard you ever had, like an American one. Like I don't know, like
American custard's more like a pudding, really. I guess.
yeah. I mean, he mentioned that, and I'll admit I probably would go more for pudding than a custard anyway. So
Yeah.
but it's just easier to say cookie dough custard creme brulee. I don't feel like changing anything. I gotta change the fucking artwork and all that shit.
Too much work. Nobody got time for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all about the mix and not the presentation.
Only got time for shitty recipes, not shitty.
But I
What
like.
did you say? Mix more, think less?
Think less, mix more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I said it backwards. Okay, cool. Same difference. But yes, good job.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Do whatever it is you do, but make sure it tastes good.
That's right.
Yep, absolutely.
And at least you like it. I don't give a goddamn what people do with their concentrates.
But the blueberry, man, that blueberry, the Schwartz, baby. It's all about the Schwartz.
Yeah, that one's great, and it'll stay there. But I still didn't nail the Schwartz, so that's why it's its own thing. So that Cecile mentioned, like I brought the Unlucky original back.
Mm-hmm.
That's back to its original because I feel like it is. Even if I don't like it, I feel like it deserves its place in the community.
Mm-hmm.
So
I like it.
It's another use for Flavor Crunch cereal, and that is very rare. So
You ain't kidding.
That's true.
leave it at that.
That's true.
Yeah. Mark Senior finally caved and got eggnog. He says.
You won't regret it.
Nope.
You won't
this-
regret it.
That's awesome.
Shindo's the one that put a gun to my head and told me I had to order it, and he wasn't wrong.
And mix
Yeah.
it with that peach pie, and
Yeah.
you'll be a happy man.
Mm-hmm.
It's in my cart right now. Both of those flavors are actually in my cart.
Yeah.
The Wonder Flavors peach pie you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's
Yeah.
not a super concentrate. You can run that like 9-10% if you really, really wanted to, but 6 in a mix, 6-7 is spot
Yep.
on if
Yeah,
you want it to
mine
be the
said
main note.
6 with 1%.
Yeah, that's exactly what Emily says. Yeah, I like a little more peach. Like I'll add a secondary peach sometimes
Yeah.
when I'm feeling it,
Yeah, for sure.
but it's good.
Build it out.
You won't be sorry, Mark.
Well, what was that peach you were talking about yesterday? Real flavors?
Jungle.
Oh, jungle flavor honey peach with
Yeah.
what were we talking about? The real, I think it's real flavors peach or something. It's one that doesn't have any throat hit either.
Oh,
That was on
using,
Fresh This Saturday, the afternoon show. We talked about that.
I don't get throat hit off a juicy peach from Hank. I don't
From
get it.
CPA?
That was it. Hankson's Juicy Peach.
I don't
That's
get
right.
a.
Ooh,
I don't
what
get
the
a
heck
whole
out of
lot
that
of
screen?
throat
What?
hit from peach. Whoa!
Oh, hold on. We want to talk about antiques. Hold on. I just
Isn't that the
think-
shittiest thing? I've had this box for probably 5 years, and it
Yeah.
met
This
the
one
floor
is
of a Walmart.
2014. I should put a battery in it. Evic Supreme.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
You can download a picture on this.
Like an oversized lipstick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever you
Or-
want to
or
call.
something
I didn't
else.
say what people used to say it was, but baby, let me tell you, this was like the best in the world. It went to 30 watts. A whole
Yes.
30 watts. And I was like, what in the world do I need 30 watts?
I
No,
totally
that's-
remember thinking that.
The best
Why
in the
do I
world
need
is,
Totally remember thinking that.
and I still have one, and it fires and turns on and everything. A DNA.
Yeah.
If anyone remembers the DNA 30s.
My
Those-
iStick,
Oh, yeah.
my iStick 20 with an
Yeah.
EVOD, which I use from mouth to lung still to this day.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's what I thought. I'm like, I can take this and put a mouth to lung on it.
I would build on a DNA 30 just because it's
Hello,
just
Pipa.
reliable.
Pippa!
Peepa.
Yeah, Pippa says you handled your fisting well there, Moose.
Oh, no.
What got handled?
He manhandles his 15 watts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Hey man, that 15 watts comes really useful when you need to be stealthy.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Sure.
Got that right.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
pod devices before we had pods.
Honestly, a lot of people should own those. If you can get your hands on those billet box V2s, man, those things are great.
Is that what
Yeah,
you
the
have
billet
there?
box.
Those, yeah, they just run at like 25 watts, and it's the greatest 25 watts you'll ever vape.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't mind low wattage high ohm builds as long as the juice and the nick is right. Like I still enjoy mouth to
Yeah,
lung.
no, it's on it. Like it, the device works
Yeah.
completely on point, and there's so many ridiculous things you can add and do to it. It's
Oh
great.
yeah, the little rebuildable things for the tank and stuff like that.
just to the whole box. Like you can make
That's
the thing
awesome.
look completely different than when you
Oh,
bought it.
yeah.
Swapping out buttons and all that.
Yeah, Lena is asking if any of...
About the Prevairing.
I never had one.
Those were expensive.
Yeah, I didn't get a Provari either.
Yeah, man, they were.
Right. They had a.
I got an ego
lifetime
twist and called it a
warranty
day.
Yeah. Yeah. That was high end vaping, like in 2015.
Oh, yeah. That was
Yeah,
like
yeah, I remember was
Phil
it 20...
Bizarro vaping right there.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was like late 2014, early 2015. I had that Ego pen. It was like $90, and
Oh,
I think
God,
and,
yeah.
and it like shorted out in like a week. Like juice got in there, and just that was it. I ended up going to the Pilot truck stop and getting their version of the Ego pen, and the tank still fit. The cartomizer fit right on it, no problem.
Yep.
And had the silica wick.
You
And
could put those little skirts on them if you had a bigger tank.
Yep.
oh
I
yeah,
still have all my ego
Oh, I
skirt.
have some skirts too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the whole back in the other closet. I have a whole bucket full
Yeah.
of crap.
Yeah,
That's
that
how-
box of junk.
That's how bright the screen is supposed to be.
Oh my
Oh
god.
oh
shit.
wow.
And then, so even if I didn't drop it and it didn't break half of it, it's still on its way.
Does it still fire though, or is it?
Yeah, no, it's great. I just don't know when my batteries are getting low, and I only know what wattage I'm on because of the memory settings.
Good.
Jeez.
So it's a little
You have
sketchy,
this.
but whatever.
IPv4. This is what this is.
I remember those things.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
We had the
This is-
2 and the 3 LIs, and I have 2 of the 3
Yeah,
LIs.
this still works too. This was like my favorite for a long time.
I swear by the 3 LIs because the chips are reliable. They give you a accurate reading on your bill,
Yep.
and that's hard to find on most boxes.
Yep.
You can rant
Agreed.
and rave about the features and all this stuff, but give me a reliable chip, please. That's worth that $120.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you got an Addy reading 0.16 on one mod and 0.17 on another mod and 0.15, you know something's awry.
I want to throw the fucking thing out the window 7 times.
Oh, that's like that
I go
lipo
pick
box.
it up and throw it out the window again.
Yeah, it's no different than that lipo box I got. It's was it 0.15 on like the Aegis Legend? I put it on there. It's like a 0.21. I'm like, and that's supposed to be a DNA. I'm like, all right, well, it feels like a 0.15. So I'm going with that.
What
And
gives?
I'm just that box was just that was one of the biggest fucking financial mistakes I ever made.
My DNAs have done good. I don't know. You just messed up.
Yeah, it is. That was when that auto fired in a bag and almost set my car on fire.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so I think these peeps want to hear about some pop. What do
Yeah,
you think? Should we give them a little pop?
I guess so. Yeah.
Popcorn.
Little.
Don't start. That's a Pippa move right there. That is a Pippa move right there. Everybody go pop.
Everybody go.
Somebody recorded it into a meme. I will thank you later.
All right, who wants to lead off? Who's the lead-off hitter in our crew today? Our lineup.
I'll lead off because mine is kind of a weird anomaly of a recipe.
I liked
Cool.
yours, Adam. I liked yours a lot. I was like, ooh.
I did too.
basically stole 99% of somebody else's recipe and made
It's
it,
all
made
right.
it to my liking. So,
But you gave him credit, so that's all that matters.
That's right.
absolutely, yeah,
And oh, by
credit
the
where
way,
credit is due.
It's DIY, man. You do it your way.
Mhm. So, the infamous cornbread pudding profile,
Makes a return. Bum bum bum.
which I love the commercial juice, as commercially
Yeah.
and as sweet as it is or whatever, but I don't want to pay for juice from a store. So
Fuck no.
I had been trying to accomplish that profile successfully and getting kind of close and closer and closer. And then Shaken Vape 007 released his or her, I'm not sure,
His.
recipe. Okay,
Yes, Dave.
his recipe, and I tried it and I thought it was pretty good. And in his notes, he said like one of the things he said was that he went the corn or the kettle corn route like everybody else had tried, but it didn't mix with one of his earlier incarnations of the recipe or whatever. So I was like, well, I wonder if he tried adding it back into his final recipe. So that's what I did, and I fucking love it, and I can't stop vaping it.
I may have to do that one.
Yeah, it's literally his cornbread remix note for note, but I threw 4% kettle corn.
And
at it.
you kept the super sweet. Wow.
Yep.
See, when I mixed his other his rendition and kept that super sweet at 1, that was all I could taste. You could smell the other stuff in the bottle, but once you put heat to it, that's all you tasted was the super sweet.
You could probably lower the sweetener if you wanted to. I mean,
I lowered it.
but I don't mind it at 1, like, because most of my other juices, when I do use sweetener, it's at 0.25 or 0.5, so it's kind of a nice little sweet shocker for the palate almost. I dig it though. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, cool.
So props to Shake and Vape 007 for real for his recipe, and I just love kettle corn, like the popcorn ingredients.
Yeah, I
That's
really
an
like
ingredient that
one
I
too.
actually want to mess with more and like do some weirder stuff with for sure. Some maybe adding some fruity kettle corn and stuff like that. I feel would be really interesting. Like a blueberry kettle corn would be nice.
Yeah, I was thinking either a strawberry or a blueberry you could throw with that, and it'd be real nice. Like you can even throw like 2% succulent strawberry at it. Because that's a really good standalone strawberry, so you're not like piling a bunch of strawberries on it. And I think that'd turn out nice too.
So Too Tall did a recipe, basically doing that, real simple, using yogurt, caps yogurt, kettle corn, and I forget the strawberry. I have it here somewhere. But simple, but really pretty popular in all the flavors, and it looked really good.
Oh yeah, Emily talked about Cornstar. I forgot about that one. I just
Yeah,
looked at
that's
that one
good
not
too.
too long ago too when I was looking at the cornbread mixes. That's the one that has I think it has a little bit of FA corn in it, doesn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
A little bit.
No.
or a lot?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the recipe that kind of similar to what you were talking to about, Adam. This is Too Tall's Popcorn Man. So he did, as opposed to super sweet, I guess he's probably using the TPA cotton candy, right?
Right.
Creamy yogurt at 2.5, kettle corn at 7.5, and a little
Wow.
strawberry, right? But I think you could, I think like, with some of the flavors now, you could probably pick another strawberry, but that's kind of the idea. I could see this working really well, actually, for that kind of,
absolutely.
that kind of profile you were talking about. And it's simple. It's simple too. And it's gotten 1 star there. So,
Surprised it's only 1 star, especially one of his mixes.
but kettle corn of all the popcorn seems to be the most popular. If you look, like Tammy's used it in a fried ice cream.
Yeah, I put it in the corner over there.
It's the only one that doesn't taste like burnt sadness.
Is this it?
The
No, that's. I got the popcorn ball. I got the ball.
1,
Hang
2,
on.
3, 4, 4 down.
4 down.
Crossword puzzle, 4 down.
Are we talking berry crunch? Is that what we're talking about? The berry crunch?
Yeah.
Hang on. I got it.
Oh,
There we
that's
go.
right,
I
Emily. Yeah,
used
you and
it-
Graham did work on that one
yeah.
together. I do remember him giving you credit for that.
So Tammy used it in here in this mix.
Yes.
Ooh, I have those things.
Ooh. Yeah. This is old OG ingredients.
But it's good. It's
Yeah.
fucking good.
I
It's
have
good.
It is
mostly
good.
OG ingredients. That's cool.
It's good. But you used it at 2%. But you're also using the TPA berry crunch as well, right? For that
Yes.
kind of crunchy.
It's like the outside of the ice cream, and I add a little AP too.
Yep.
Just a little bit, and a little bit of joy. That just kind of creates that crunch.
Yeah,
Yep.
is there a reason why you
Right.
used the cat Bavarian cream? as opposed to other Bavarian creams?
Because I was mixing for someone in particular out of their stash.
Ah,
and
okay.
That's what they had. So this
Because
was
fuck 'em.
recipe. Somebody. What's that?
Because fuck him, he said.
Yeah, because I mean, bottom line, I was trying to mix for somebody's stash, and this is what they had, and I knew that would kind of help with the ice cream, like cream. So that's why I used it, because that's what was in their stash. Does that help?
Oh yeah.
It's good.
But it tastes really good. It works out
really
really
good.
well.
It's really good. If you, the other thing I just wanted to talk about real quick before you go on to someone else is because you had done a cornbread remix. I mixed up Jennifer Jarvis's cornbread remix. Has anyone else done that?
No,
I saw it, but I never
need
mixed
to
it,
get
though.
those 3 popcorns.
Yeah, I was missing the air popped, I believe. Was
Yeah,
in.
that's a pain in the butt to get. I think the only place I found it was Wizard Labs.
Yep.
So let me share it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But Adam, if you can get it because it's spot on. I would love to see what you think compared to shaken vapes. But so she didn't use kettle corn. Yeah, but look at that. That's what I was gonna say.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
That was my main.
How do you taste anything else but?
That's what I'm saying. That's when I first saw it. I was like, really?
The issue is when you first taste it, all you taste is super sweet, and then about like 2 or 3 months later, you start to get all the other flavors.
Oh man.
Plus, you got yellow cake in there at 3%.
Oh. You're changing your coils about every 5th pull.
Yeah.
That's the thing though. She might be going for the actual juice.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, she's definitely trying to clone it. Yeah.
Yes.
She's totally going for the real thing. If you read, she does a nice job with her notes too. So read her notes because it's worth it. But she tells you somewhere. This is like a 2-month steeper, 9 to 10 weeks. But I mean, it's spot on. I mean, it's spot on. Truly, I was astounded.
Nice. Yeah, that air popped is the only one I'm missing. I have the movie theater popcorn.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have either one of them.
Oh.
I literally bought popcorn just for this week.
I do.
Oh, Cotton Ground's out there. What's going on, brother?
If anyone's wondering if Capella's popcorn version 2
Yep, there you go.
worthy of it, it's not.
No, popcorn is a miserable flavor for us as mixers. It's just miserable.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's some that I actually like, but
All right. Well, what do you like? Have you given it?
that Capella popcorn version 2 is just, it tastes like the color white, and someone didn't read the directions on the back of a bag of popcorn, which is like the one fucking job you have to do when you make a bag of popcorn. So it's just got that like slight, like someone left it in for like 10 seconds too long. Got that slight burnt there. Like it tastes like good for a second. You're like, man, that's great. And then no.
That's like I was told earlier. I was vaping this. Beth was like, "I think your coil's burnt." I was like, "No, that's just the popcorn." She goes, "That stuff smells like shit."
The room note, as they say, the room note is unpleasant. An unpleasant room note.
Yeah.
All right.
This has enough. Mine has enough sweetness that it covers all the other off notes off. Covers up all the off notes.
All right, Tam, you want to go next, hon?
Absolutely. Why not? Let's go. You want me to pull it up, or you want to pull it up?
I don't see it in chat, so.
Okay,
I've only got the Haas. I've only got the Haas mix. I think
you only have the. Oh, you
Yeah,
don't
we
have
were
all
popping
those.
them in before MB popped in. That's why.
Oh, before you can. Okay, hold on. That's right. Okay, hold on. Share. But wait. Let me pull it up to the right thing. Okay. I'm jacked up. Okay, here we go.
Jacked up.
I love that name.
Jacked
That was a great name.
Yeah,
Great.
jacked up. Share. Okay. So here we go. My jacked up Sunday. So really, this is funny because today's Sunday. and we're having a jacked up.
It's jacked up, man.
Yeah, it's jacked up. That's always been my joke after my brain injury. People will be like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just jacked up." So that's like my favorite word to say. It's just jacked up.
And we can tell it. We can tell all the flavors is really working well again since it's saying 0 views.
Exactly right.
There you go.
So yeah, that's jacked up too. But it actually tastes not jacked up. It tastes really good, but it's not jacked up because it's based on a Cracker Jack sundae. So Cracker Jack's jacked up. So you can tell it's like an ice cream sundae, but it has the Cracker Jacks. And if you're not from the States and you don't know what Cracker Jacks is, it's caramelized popcorn with peanuts.
And that's about it.
And maybe a little toffee. Is that pretty much kind of a good description?
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah. Okay. So here's. I feel like I went way down the rabbit hole with this, but it just needed it.
And it's not quite verified.
The star of the show is this Wonder Flavor caramel popcorn.
Yep.
And this is
I didn't even know that existed. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, it's new. It's new.
Oh,
And
okay. Cool.
it is a great, absolute great concentrate. Wow. And it smells and just like a Cracker Jack.
Yep.
But when you vape it, well, for this profile, because it is a sundae with extra caramel and toffee and the ice cream, but when I vape it, I get more peanut from it than I do the caramel and the popcorn.
Yep.
So I wanted to boost that caramel and popcorn more. So I added, of course, some caramel and popcorn to it. So I chose to kind of go with Flavora. So I went, and then I wanted to add butterscotch in there for the sundae. So I have butterscotch caramel, and of course my star. And I have the popcorn to boost that popcorn taste a little bit more with the Flavora popcorn. And I wanted to add some toffee to go with that butterscotch and caramel to give that whole accent going there. And of course it's topped with whipped cream. But my ice cream layer is this is my favorite layer to go. Vanilla bean ice, not vanilla bean, it's vanilla ice cream from Liquid Barn.
Yep.
And Hanks and French vanilla at 0.5%. To me, that's just a great ice cream bake for me. That's one of my favorites. So basically that is it. And it gives like a really great taste, and you get a nice smooth, okay, let me stop here. I'll stop talking. But you get a nice smooth popcorn, caramel ice cream, but then on the exhale you get that nutty taste. You get that really nice Cracker Jack nut, if that makes sense. You guys know what Cracker Jack is.
Yep, we totally know. That's exactly what that flavor is too. Fortunately, I don't know. I wish there was more popcorn, but you do get that dark brown sugar. I get like next to no popcorn. But the peanut on the end, I think was brilliant. It was brilliant to use in that mix, Tammy. Because you get it. You're like, oh my God, peanut! It's awesome. Right at the end. That was smart.
It's right on the tail end.
Yep. That was really smart.
Yeah, I gotta pick that one up. I gotta put that one in my my cart or bull city.
I liked it so much. I mixed the 60 mil of it because I can vape this all day.
So let's talk a little bit about Flavora popcorn. We've kind of talked about Wonder Flavors.
I was actually going to ask about that.
It's the one.
Cracker Jack.
I've been telling. Yeah, Moose asked about it, and he asked if it was yellow one day or if it was cloudy. I said,
Must be the color of this.
Yeah.
But no, on that Cracker Jack thing, if I remember correctly, TFA's pralines and cream is another one of those. It's like pretty much the only use you'll get out of it is Cracker Jack. And mixed with kettle corn, it goes even further.
Yeah, I could see that because the pralines and cream is pretty who with this is flavor? What? Whose was it? Moose?
TFA's.
Oh,
It doesn't
TFA's.
taste like pralines and cream at all. It tastes like popcorn with a little bit of
Yeah.
fucking something on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But-
that's about the only use you get out of it. It kind of gunks coils though, so But if you're looking for a cheaper option on Cracker Jacks, then I'm pretty sure if you've ever vaped Pop D's back in the day,
I love Pop D's.
Yeah, they definitely use that. They use pralines and cream and kettle corn.
What do you think of Flavora popcorn? Have you tried it, Moose?
Nope, hasn't showed up yet.
Oh, have you ordered it?
Yep.
Well, that could be the problem.
They have probably every popcorn under the goddamn sun except for the best one.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most usable one, in my opinion, is Flavora for like supporting the pop. Like when you do a popcorn mix, trying to support that popcorn note, at least
what's
not
Pippa
having
got
it
here?
steep forever and ever.
So is it like
Y'all know
white
what I'm gonna do
and
with it.
fluffy tasting, or is it like more kernely tasting? The flavor of popcorn.
It's more dry, aired popcorn sweetness
Okay.
is what I get
Yeah,
at
it
it.
has
So it does have a sweetness.
little
Buttery?
It has just a hint, not a whole lot, not really.
Right, not
Just
like
a hint.
TPA,
Like,
not
No.
not like TPA movie theater butter, where it's
Right.
all TPA
Straight
movie
up
theater
butter.
butter, straight up butter, just
yeah,
butter.
that's pretty much what that is.
Yeah.
But like when you exhale and smell the vapor, does it smell like popcorn?
Mm, very, very light. It's not
That's
like
okay. No, yeah, it just got the hinted, like
yeah.
the slightest hint.
Yep.
What like
Yeah,
if you
I
could
smell it in the bottle, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's popcorn.
It smells like popcorn in the bottle.
Mhm.
the only reason I wanted it is because of that cereal line that I'm working on, and I believe that it was in this, and that's why
Oh,
it
yeah.
Oh.
that's why it looks this
Bum.
piss yellow color. Because
Cloud chemist, yeah.
but
Mm.
on the last mix I did with and it's updated now, so you guys can all mix it if you want. The strawberry frosted cereal that I did tastes the closest to that I've done so far. So I think that they might not even be using the popcorn yet, but I got it anyway just to be sure, because we got to do that, don't we?
Yes, you
We
do.
have to know as mixers.
That's right. You got to go down the rabbit
Yeah,
hole and work.
Yeah, pull that one up. I put it in our chat here. Pippa's mix. That looks pretty interesting. Of course, I don't have the fucking honey.
Yeah.
And if it's not what I think it
Oh,
is,
you don't?
I'll definitely find another use for it.
Oh yeah, this is an awesome one to talk about because this has her little secret in it, or the one that we all know about, or we know about. Are you gonna pull it up, Mary Beth, or you
Yep,
need?
I got it. I got
Okay,
it.
cool. All right.
Go ahead. Who wants to talk about it? Frank, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, this looks amazing here. I mean, it's only like what 5%, 5% total flavoring with it, and that's, I mean, it's kind of hard to do. You know, it's got the caramel butter, which is awesome. That stuff is just like that's a sleeper flavor. If you don't have it, get it. You won't be sorry. The sesame candy is another good one from Wonder Flavors. You know, Flavor popcorn, as we've been talking about, is probably the best popcorn. The salted caramel, you know, gives it a little bit more of a salty flavor because it's hard to get salted popcorn. It's just almost impossible to do because salt, you get it on your tongue, but you don't really taste it, so you're not gonna be able, I mean, smell it, so you can't get can't really make it into a vape right. And saying that sweet honey, I don't even have. What do you guys think about that flavor? I don't even know anything about it.
I don't know it either, but I can tell you that sesame candy is the key to this recipe.
Yeah.
It is the key. It is the
Yes.
secret. It is the anytime you're making a popcorn and you really want that popcorn to be a popcorn, you need to add sesame candy.
That's what I was missing in this mix. That's why it didn't turn out as
Because
well as I wanted to. Because I
it
totally
really
forgot
does-
about it.
It's what creates that authenticity of a real popped popcorn kernel with that little bit of burnt popcorn. It really does, and it comes right out at the end, like if you were eating that popcorn, you get that dark note in the back. Salted caramel is good, but the salted note goes like it doesn't stay.
No.
I mean, but it's better than than any other option you probably have. I think too. And sweet honey, that's intriguing to me. I don't know it. I've not tried it. I wonder. I'm kind of curious about what it does. Curious what it does. Pippa, what is? I know you're out there. I see you, Pippa. Pippa.
Yeah, she's been sent this like 3 times in the
I know.
chat.
Pippa likes to. She likes to pimp out her recipes, and she should. She's got some very good mixes. Pippa, why sweet honey? Why? Tell us why. We want to know. Yeah, it looks good, man.
I'm kind of thinking she's making a what am I trying to come up with here? Like a butterball,
Oh yeah, like one of those popcorn balls.
Yeah.
And the honey is like helping, but I don't know.
Because popcorn balls have marshmallow in them, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what holds them
maybe-
together.
Oh, maybe it's like a fiddle fat. Do you know what fiddle fat?
Oh
is?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a upscale Cracker Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a type of Cracker Jack without the peanut.
Maybe it's one
Crunch
of
and munch.
Oh, it's out there for the sweetness. Okay.
Okay.
it's
yeah.
one of the
Does
dials.
it have
It's
floral notes?
one of the dials.
Pippa? Does it have floral notes? Oh, that sounds like a dial at the bottom. That doesn't
Yeah,
sound like
she's
one of-
dialing.
Yeah.
No, it sounds like a.
So it's not as that one's not as deep. So it's kind of like around the labia.
That'd be a bottom. That would be a bottom dial.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bottom
the secret dial. Okay, so that one. Okay, so we know what the secret dial is.
So now we know we got different dials at the bottom.
Yeah. That's for the advanced.
Advanced mixers
Oh.
only.
Yes.
Like, oh gosh, we're going porno again. Oh no.
Here we
Well,
go.
when Pip is
down the
around,
back.
you know what's going to happen. It's just inevitable. You just have to just go with it.
Just go with it.
Yeah, quit fighting it. Just go with it.
Just one, like when Eileen shows up, you go vodka. Just,
Yeah.
Just head right, or Irish cream.
He's got it
She's
right.
not too picky.
Yeah, there is a huge difference between the Vape Train salted caramel and the Flavor West, though. In some mixes, like I found out when I tried mixing one of Tam's, I used the Flavor West because I didn't have the Vape Train, and it did not work in that particular mix. This one, it probably wouldn't work either because I think what Pippa was going for there with the salted caramel does totally different things than what the Flavor West one will do.
I think it's darker too. I think it's a little bit darker. That's just
Salted
my
Yeah, it
impression.
Flavor West is a lot sweeter.
Yeah. Yep.
A lot sweeter.
And it has more of a creamier note to it as well.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna
I just went out. Okay.
see if I can find my mix. Where's mine? And pop it up here. I did a cookie mix. Where is my cookie mix?
That's it again.
There we go. All right. So I did Poppin' Cookie, which is a caramel popcorn sugar cookie kind of conglomeration. I should have called this the jacked up cookie because that's what this is too. It's jacked up, man. So for my popcorn, I just really stuck to same thing like Tammy did with the caramel popcorn and peanuts because I love that peanut note in the back end in this mix. And then for the cookie, I did sugar cookie with a little bit of graham cracker for a darker, crispier note around the edges. For the center of the soft center, I just use a little cake batter and some vanilla custard for body, and just kettle corn at 5%, and a little bit of AP to boost some of that corn kind of note a little bit. So it's tasty. It's very commercial-like. It's not very subtle. It's in your face. It's flavor. It's really sort of a very commercial sort of profile. So if you're kind of into that, then this would be a mix for you. You add a little super sweet at 0.5, and you got pretty much a very linear, sweet kind of caramely cookie mix.
Now,
And it's good.
Nice.
Now, how's that caramel, the Hankston caramel toffee? I hadn't seen that one before.
I love it.
It's great. It's a good flavor. It's excellent.
It is buttery. It is dark. It's not real sweet. There's not a whole lot of sweetness in there, but it does have some. But what I like about it is that it has that darker note, which is what I didn't want a lighter top note caramel. I wanted a caramel that was going to come down the back with those peanuts. and it worked well. And the cake batter has an inherent sort of sweetness, almost like I don't want to say strawberry, but it has that sort of lighter top note impression. So you get that on the inhale, and that transitions to the darker caramel butter and peanut, which which works well.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it was another kettle corn winner.
Yeah, I mean, that one definitely is not linear for sure.
No. What do you want to? You want to pop yours up, Frank?
Yeah, sure. Tammy, I think you should have it in the chat there.
Oh yeah. I'll share it.
Because I popped it in before MB got here.
I got in.
Share. Oh, but let me pull it up. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you gotta give me a second. I'm kind of slow. I'm jacked up, you know. Okay, I got it now. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
All right.
Share. Here we go. There we go. Just
There
a little
it is.
corny.
Yep. Yeah, I had another
Give me a
name for it
picture?
at first, and I just changed it. I didn't put
No,
I didn't
okay.
get a picture up yet. No, I still have to download that to be able to put the pictures on the LR like that.
Imgur.
Yeah, whatever. One of them things. I'll just throw it on ATF so nobody will watch it. All right. So basically, what I did here was a plain and simple kettle corn. Nothing crazy. You just 4% kettle corn, and the combined with the 0.75% flavor popcorn. I threw that Kanako soy in there to get like that, almost like that peanut note without using a peanut because I didn't have a peanut.
Nuttiness.
Yeah, and the salted caramel just to try to help out the kettle corn a little bit, and then marshmallow vanilla to add sweetness and to try to pull it all together. Off the shake, it wasn't bad. You know, it seems like, you know, a couple days in, because this was like my version 2. The first one just was a total fucking disaster, where it got dumped in the sink. I'm not even give it a chance to survive.
Oh, you didn't even hate vape it.
Oh no, I hate vaped enough of it to know that this doesn't have a chance.
You rage dumped.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I
It
wonder-
wasn't. It's not even Rudy. You know. It's,
It looks nice. I wonder, like you said, if you had that sesame candy.
I should have put that in. I have it, and I totally forgot.
Oh, you have it?
I have it. I
Okay.
just totally flaked out.
Oh yeah, that would be
Version two.
perfect.
And I'm thinking you throw that in at like maybe 1%, 1.5%, because you can run that pretty hard.
The sesame candy?
Yeah, can't you? Or is that
You
one?
don't. You know what? You don't even need it that high, Frank.
No, like 3/4, half.
You can keep it at 1% or under,
Okay.
because all you're looking for is that little bit of dark note. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll probably make a version 2 or a version 3, I guess you could say now, since this was kind of like the version 2, and throw that sesame candy in, and probably leave everything else alone, and I think that'll make it even better.
Yeah, that looks good, Frank. I think that looks. I love the
Thanks.
marshmallow vanilla too.
Yeah,
That'll work.
That's why I wanted to put that in there. So I wanted to give it some sweetness, and I know that flavor is kind of a duct tape sweetener. Without it giving any muting properties. I mean, I'm sure it has some EM in it, but not to the level that a lot of them have.
Do you have FA butterscotch?
Yes,
You might want to add a little FA butterscotch.
that too. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. Just a little bit of a lighter top note kind of butterscotch against that salted caramel. Bet you
Yeah.
that would be good.
It probably would.
That looks good. That looks good.
Okay, I'm closing it.
Oh, Juan Castillo's in the chat. What's going on, JC? Don Juan Coils. Haven't seen. I don't think. Don, I don't know if I've ever seen you in one of my chats. Maybe. But it's been a while. What's going on, brother? Oh yeah. Did you see who the Fog Vlog's gonna be?
Mark Senior,
Yes.
baby. Mark's being spotlighted under the
Wow,
spotlight.
that's gonna be good.
Wonder flavors.
It's gonna be banana heaven. I hope you guys like bananas. Just warning you.
Oh, look where they live. It's all but mangoes and bananas down there anyway, so it's gonna fit right in.
My man Mark, he loves his nanas.
Hell yeah. I guess you guys had to stock up on the Mullenberry.
Yep.
The glamour chocolate, the soft banana. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Soft,
the
yes.
glamour chocolate, exactly. Mm-mm-mm.
I have it now. I still haven't even cracked it open yet, though. I have an idea what I want to do with it.
Something glamorous.
Yes, absolutely. I still have to get the soft banana. The Gremlin didn't have it. They don't carry it. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh, DIY vapor supply.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm doing my best to stay away from that site because I don't
Me
want to have to
too.
get a second
Me
mortgage.
too.
Yeah, right.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, listen to you. Yeah, the water's fine. You know. Yeah.
I think the most I've ever spent there was like $20. You can do it.
Yeah, I know I could. I'm
Nothing
pretty disciplined
bites
that
you
way.
over there, I promise.
Hey Frank, what shirt you wearing there, buddy?
I got Mr. Tooney.
He's got a Toonified. He's Toonified, baby.
Toonified today, yes.
All right.
I was looking, you know, in the drawer. I'm like, oh, what am I gonna wear today? I'm like, oh, yeah, Toonie. There we go. Haven't worn it in a while, so. And it's actually warm enough today. Tomorrow it'll be fucking cold again, so I must take advantage.
Tim, did you want to talk about the Haas mix?
Oh yeah.
Here, I'll put it up. I got
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, yeah, you have it there. So I had heard that Michael Hoffman was working on a popcorn ball, I think. Yes, popcorn ball. And so I hassled him yesterday and said, is this done? What are you doing? He's like, oh, it's in September 6th. See that? He had it steep. Let me taste it. Okay.
5 months deep. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So this is what I haven't mixed it, so I don't. But he was like, yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm like, yeah, after October, November, December, January, February, yeah, like 5 months. Yeah, it's good. So this looks good though. I mean, and this is a good one because I haven't used Vape Train popcorn.
Oh, I have. Yeah, I've used it. Mm-hmm.
So I want to play with that a little bit more.
Yeah. Yep.
So I see he uses it at 2% and then adds the Flavora popcorn with it at 1.5% and the hard crack coffee, which I love that flavor.
Me too. I do too.
Super low.
Low.
Yeah, low. Yeah, how low can you go?
Yeah.
But it is a great flavor, that toffee, because it gives that effect of like you're having like hard cracked toffee, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he adds the caramel at 2%. So I imagine this would be a good popcorn ball.
The VTA popcorn is pretty. It actually has a sweetness to it. I'm trying to remember. I don't think there was a lot of butter to it. And you do get more of a corn than a popcorn. Like the sweetness seems like corn, like sweetness from a corn.
Right.
It has doesn't really have a lot of texture to it, but I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. But I could see that working really well with Flavora popcorn, and I think I would probably keep it right around where he kept it. Like, you know how like some VTA flavors you can push to like 3, 4, you can push them. I would keep it there, and Flavora probably is fine around there too. That's probably really good. Yeah, man. Is he in the chat? Is the Hoff there?
Yeah.
Hoff, where are you?
All right, Lando, take it easy, brother.
I see Emily talking about caramel original is a forgotten flavor.
Is it
And
TFA?
I had this out yesterday that I was going to use because I love this flavor. It's one of my favorite caramels, actually. Caramel.
Me too. Agreed. 100%.
The original. It is so...
Yeah, I have it too,
great.
and I just wasn't sure about it because I really hadn't used it before. I always
it is an awesome caramel.
yummy.
I have caramel candy, I have this caramel, that caramel. Now when I picked up and I'm like,
it's the caramel original.
yeah, I have
it's
it.
got
Yep.
Original,
It's
not...
nice darker caramel.
Yeah, it's a nice dark caramel. Yes.
Nice.
Caramel. Yeah.
Caramella.
There's that's way. Yeah. No. Why am I getting people confused? Because I'm jacked up. There we go. But yeah, I saw her mention that, and I just wanted to throw that out because I had it on my desk because I was debating caramels, whatever. So okay. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Tam. I don't think even with all the cream caramels and the butter caramels and the milky caramels and the blah blah blah. Honestly, at the end of the day, man, TPA Caramel Original is probably still one of the best out there.
Yes, it's really
100%.
awesome.
It holds up.
Shit.
Get it? Yep. And it's cheap and it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, anything TFA, you just pick up a little 10 ml sample bottle for $1.29.
Yeah.
Then if you like it, you get an ounce of it for $3. You know?
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Cheaper than an ounce of weed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's for
Oh my god.
Where you get your ounce of weed.
All right, I don't.
If it's ain't cheaper than that, it may not be one you want to mess with.
Look, I got an ounce of TFA caramel original right here.
Yeah, that's it. Have a trench coat with just bottles in it, you know.
Welcome.
Do anything you like?
You got faux Rolex watches on one side. You got TFA on the other.
Stolex.
Yeah, Stolex. There you go.
So I don't know if there were any other popcorns we want to talk about. Any other popcorns we want to cover, guys?
Moose, did you have any? Is he laughing at us? I think he's like laughing at us.
Yeah,
Yo, Moose.
collecting my after the Stolex. Bad puns for days.
You got anything, Moose? What you got? What you got?
Shitty somewhere. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Damn that.
What up, Chrono?
Chrono.
Bread makes you corn.
Oh, come on, man. Why didn't you put the Y there, baby?
The who and the what?
Corny.
Oh.
Hey,
corny.
Yeah, so a popular opinion here that people like this cornbread pudding thing that I've never had. So I don't know if this tastes anything like cornbread pudding, nor do I really care. It's in the description right there. I don't know.
I love it. Don't care.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
Here's my explanation of it. The only thing I notice no one doing is cereal 27 and all the cornbread things. And I don't know. It's something like I said, I've never tried it, but something tells me like, you know, they're a commercial company. They might have used that. But
I'm sorry. The cornbread pudding that Nick did from Chef's, he did use cereal 27.
And he used kettle corn too.
Yeah. Cornbread.
Oh, you did? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Finally, someone.
Yeah, I couldn't remember who it was that also came out when. I forgot it was Nick. Yep.
All right, good. I do have a version that just pretty much swaps the cereal 27 for the kettle corn at 5%. And then I think it takes out the DX graham cracker and puts the cereal 27 at 1. And that's a little like lighter and smoother of a cornbread, but this is heavier to me. But that's the cornbread part, is just the acetylpyrazine, the cereal 27, and the, I feel, very overlooked DX graham cracker, because most DX flavors are overlooked. It's pretty good. It contains this 6-methyl lacto something that's a cake-like component to it. So, and I know other people have used cheesecake graham crust, because it contains the gamma actylone, which is a similar component to the cake-like stuff. But yeah, and then for the pudding, it's just Capella's custard V2, vanilla pudding, and vanilla whipped cream. It's pretty tasty.
Might try that one. Actually, I will try that one for sure.
So Moose, when you like of the cereals, what do you think is like a more of a cornflake cereal?
Cereal 27.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. If I was to pick one, that's why I would pick it, and I would use it in kind of a cornbread kind of mix.
I'm glad you used it at 5% in that recipe, because a lot of people are afraid to take that ingredient over 3.
No, you got to ramp that puppy up, especially when you're tossing it against like custard.
Yeah, for sure.
Something thick like cream, and it'll chill out. Don't be scared of it. Like,
don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Yeah, I use it at 5 in a cereal.
I don't like. I used to like hate it because it wouldn't do what I wanted to in cereal mixes, and it would just add this like harsh grainy note. And then I kind of, I don't know, made it my bitch.
Yeah,
I guess.
Made it my bitch.
Addie's in chat.
Oh, Moose.
Oh, power is flickering. Oh no,
Addie. Oh no.
I'm surprised mine hasn't yet. It's like
Yeah,
50
mine.
mile per hour winds right
Yep.
now.
Us
It's
too.
everywhere.
We're getting beaten. I'm waiting. I'm just buying my time.
Yeah, I don't think ours has really started ramping up yet, but it's supposed to. It's weird seeing sunlight. I haven't seen the sunshine in 3 damn days.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we talked about TPA, we talked about movie theater, we talked about VT, we talked about Fluvora, and the only one we didn't really talk about, we talked a little bit with Jennifer Jarvis's mix, was the Air Pop popcorn.
Yeah.
And we talked about Capella's popcorn version too, and that it tastes like the color white and burnt.
Yep.
And to stay away. So Air Pop popcorn is one that you need to steep for a really long time. Has a little sweetness, but it tends to go dry and chalky, and not very pleasant. So it needs a lot of friends to help it. But I am not, I wouldn't go out and get it unless you really want to make Jennifer Jarvis mix. Because if you really want cornbread pudding, in my opinion, that was pretty darn close, if not exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'll say about the Capella's one is, I mean, it sucks, but you might find a use for it. You just have to go to, I think, DIY Vapor Supply for it because nowhere else really carries it. Same thing with that Air Pop popcorn. I haven't seen that anywhere.
Pippa's saying don't do the movie theater popcorn.
Yeah, don't do that at all either. That's butter.
Which one is that? The vape train?
No, TFA.
No, TPA, yeah.
And honestly, if you have TPA's butter, like you can, pretty much you're already there.
Right.
What more butter do you want? Unless we want to talk about butter real quick. The best butter, hands down, out there is Flavor Arts butter. But
really?
Yeah, it's the best.
The best. Why? Why is it the best?
Because it has all the bad shit in it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Like, okay, so TFA's is definitely like just a bottle of acetopropanol. It's just a whole big old bottle of bad. This is like the bad turned up for like 10% and containing the DAP and everything too.
Yeah.
Like, but it's got the like what you would expect from Flavor Art, the authenticity of butter. It doesn't taste like movie theater crap that was left out on the counter for too long, or margarine. Like Capella's Golden Butter is pretty relatable to margarine to me, if anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Flavor Arts butter is the shit.
Have you tried Loren's butter?
No.
Or VTA's butter?
No.
Well, the only reason I ask, I know that Fresho 3, he really likes Loren's butter. He says,
I keep forgetting to pick that and their cotton candy up. So I have a feeling their cotton candy is different than everyone else. Or maybe it's not.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we covered it.
Yeah, I think we got it all done. Yeah, Mary Beth, I saw on Instagram you're helping to support You Don't Know Nicotine. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So the gentleman that made the previous movie, oh my God, I can't remember.
Billion Lives.
Billion Lives.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my God, my brain
I'm
just
rubbing off on everybody.
my brain just went, nope, not going to give you that bit of information today. Nope, sorry. A Billion Lies. So he's doing another documentary on the topic of nicotine, and I'm really glad to see that. And what really frosted me today, I'm watching my local news, News 12, New Jersey News, and they got this physician who is a primary care physician who is helping people to stop smoking who had completely incorrect information about nicotine. The person who was interviewing the physician had better information. It was trying to lead the physician into a more balanced discussion. So that completely I flipped a nutty. I was like yelling at the TV. My point being is that we need accurate, good, well-balanced information. Is nicotine 100% like without a side effect? No, it is not. We understand that. But there's clearly a way to use it. There's clearly benefit, and tobacco harm reduction is clearly a way to use it amongst other medical conditions.
Yes.
But the issue is the harmful effects are equivalent to any other stimulant, such as, and you've heard this said, caffeine.
Yes, exactly.
So there are
Right,
people who
caffeine,
can't drink caffeine because they get tachycardia. Okay. So, you know, very similar physiological effects. It is a stimulant. It is short-term, it is short-lived, but it is a stimulant. Moral of the story is go check out. It's on Kickstarter. You'll see it all over.
Addie
Instagram
just
as
put it
well.
in there. Thank you, Addie.
Thank you, Addie. Yeah, it's on Kickstarter. You can. The point here is not the dollar amount; it's the number of people that are supporting the initiative.
Yes, 787 right now. There's only 22 hours
Correct.
left to back this project. So
Correct. So the
get
point
on it.
is to say, hey, man, 1,500 people back this project. You know, not so much. Oh, I donated. That's not really what it's about. A buck. It's a buck. You know, so please, you know, let's let people know that this was well supported. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
actually.
fucking love caffeine. So great. Sorry, that's random. My lack of caffeine made me think of how much I love it.
It's required.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and mute myself.
All right.
I am donating as we speak.
As we speak.
I know, I just had it. pulled up.
Yeah. Thank you for dropping the link, Mr. Addy Tooney, the K-Fun King.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Addy, are you going to go after that new K-Fun light that came out?
I saw, was it Todd that just did a review on it?
A review on it, yeah.
Yeah, and he wasn't impressed.
It was or wasn't?
Was not.
Yeah.
It's not much different than the last one.
Yeah.
And for, what do you say, about 85 euros?
Yeah, they're not cheap.
No.
the Authentics.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The K-Fun light was true MTL, like true,
Yeah.
sucking through a cocktail straw.
For real. Your cheeks
Yeah.
are stuck in.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We just want to.
Once
I
you got
also just-
something good, why fuck with it?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you can't find them now, so they came out with it. You know, what are you gonna give it a
Right,
slightly new? Gave it a slightly new look, and there you go. Oh, I just want to take a minute and let Lumi know. Feel better, Lumi. If you're
Yes.
if you're not feeling too hot, we're sending our Zen energy to you, my friend. Om, om, om.
There we go. I just donated $15.
$15 holla.
Yeah.
Make it holla.
Throw a little something out there. Help them out.
Nice.
Definitely needed. You know, it's a movie. It's not for, I mean, yeah, we'll all watch it, but it's not for us.
Nope.
It's for, you know, John Q. Public doesn't give a shit about any of this, that just listens to the mainstream propaganda and is going to say that someone that they see vaping on the street corner, oh, you know, that stuff's worse than smoking.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
And maybe this way they'll slow their brain down a little bit and be like, oh, wait a minute, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe everything I've been hearing for the last 5 years is bullshit. And hopefully this documentary needs to get to those people.
Absolutely.
I mean, because the politicians, it don't fucking matter with them, because we know how corrupt they're going to be regardless. You know, whoever's going to stuff the money in their pocket is the way they're going to go. Whether it's right or wrong, they do not care. They want the new swimming pool. They want the deck on the house. They want the new Lambo for the higher end politicians. You know that. You know, it is what it is, and it's no different than a lot of the physicians, unfortunately. You know, they're getting. I don't know if they're getting direct kickbacks or what it is, but they're being led in a certain direction. I mean, I can't accuse anyone because I don't have any facts, but you can just tell that they're being led in a certain direction that is being directed by Big Pharma. I mean, it's just it is what it is. I mean, you see it, you know, like that the physician that you're talking about, Mary Beth, that was on News 12. There was one up in Wisconsin, about a month or so ago, 2 months ago, that turns out was part of like a sort of like a tobacco, I think it was like Illinois Tobacco Free Coalition bullshit, you know.
Well, that's where they're getting. They don't have time. They're not doing the research. They're getting like summary statements from different organizations that they're reviewing, and that's what they're. I mean, unfortunately, that's probably the likelihood of what's happening. So depending on the organization that's providing them with their summary information, it's not good.
Yeah, because it's exactly a physician. A lot of them, especially if they're primary care, like you're saying, they're worried. They have patients to take care of. They don't have the time to spend to do this research, so they're just getting whatever Cliff Notes summary they're getting, and
right, they're getting the executive summary from some organization on vaping. Okay, well, let me go look at this, and here's the executive summary with blah 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 blah
exactly.
blah blah. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, Chrono, you cannot purchase an Natty K fund. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. You have to, you have to be, you're in the right path. Let's just say that, Chrono. You keep doing what you do. You keep doing well. You keep doing right for this community, or you just get lucky and you win one in a raffle that's supports advocacy or a really good cause. Then you may get lucky that way.
Yeah, every time I see an Natty Tuning K fund going out to somebody, I'm like, oh, you fucker.
Adam. Oh, Adam. That's like that guy. He changed. I don't know if he changed his name, but his name, and I don't really know what his name is, but
I know
he pops up in chat and says, "Someday I will own an Adam." I love that guy. I would just love to give him one because he just cracks me up.
Real life goals.
Yeah. Exactly.
Absolutely.
All right. So you want to go around the room, peeps? Anything else you want to announce, Frank? Anything else we need to tell the nice people?
I don't think so. I mean, we just got, Hawaii's an issue right now. Rest in peace, South Australia.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. They're fucked. I mean, there's nothing. I don't know if there's anything we can do for them down there. I mean, they tried. They did their best, but unfortunately, the bad guys won. I mean, I really don't know what's going to come of that. I heard Socrates. Socrates was talking about. I think it's June. The so-called DIY ban's going to come in there, where it's going to be a lot more difficult for him to get. Obviously, nicotine and flavorings, and I don't know about VG/PG bases, but I'm assuming if they're nailing everything, which is unfortunate. And it's another place that Greece is another place that's not big on the, I guess you could say, on the map as far as vaping. I mean, I know one person that mixes in Greece, and that's Socrates. I'm sure there's many more, but yeah,
Socrates,
yeah,
we
big
love
hearts,
you,
brother. Yeah, hopefully we can, we'll have to get stuff sent to you as food flavorings.
Yeah.
Aromatherapy, exactly.
Aromatherapy for Socrates. All right.
Diabetic food flavorings.
That's right. There we go. Perfect.
So, Adam, what's going on with the music scene? What's happening down on TJ's? Adam makes the music for you. What's going on?
The voting is open right now until Wednesday or Thursday morning, whenever I decide to close it. But yeah, go ahead and join the group. It's called Music Time with Adam on Golf T Vapes, and
on Facebook. It's a Facebook group.
Join it and read the announcement. You can pick 2 songs. They have to be top 100 Billboard. Any chart. People have been like, "Oh, what about the children's charts? Or what about the contemporary charts?" Technically counts.
Yeah, so. Fresh was cruising, skimming. He was skimming a couple of the songs.
Oh yeah. Same with the meter vapes. He always comes up with some crazy ideas. So,
yeah, last night we were talking about Weird Al. All his.
Yeah, yeah. A surprising amount of his songs have charted on Billboard too. So
it was about 20 of them, wasn't it? When we were going through them last night, 15 or 20.
Are you playing anywhere this week, Adam? What are you playing?
I think we're off right now for a couple weeks. Actually, we've played every weekend for the past month and a half, so I think we're on a little bit of a break. We're actually working with a group of college kids at a Chicago college to they're a recording mixing class or whatever, and they were
cool.
We need a band as our guinea pig to record, and we were like, all right, cool, we'll show up. And they were like,
cool.
Cool 3 songs for free for you guys.
Oh, so wow, cool beans.
We're doing that next week, so that'll be fun.
Cool.
Give back to the community.
Yeah, Chrono Adam's not singing Baby Shark. Go fuck yourself.
Somebody already suggested that.
I love Baby Shark.
Oh God. I heard it one. I heard it one time and it was stuck in my head for days.
Pip is asking us to shout out Vaping Trucker and his interview with Toonie on the Vaping Trucker. I think it's going to show next Saturday. I think is when it's going to air.
Yeah, he's going to drop it next Saturday.
Awesome.
But today he dropped the small advocacy piece to shout out the what's he calling it? Damn, I actually watched it this morning too, and it was excellent as always. Oh fuck, what the hell was it called now? Now I gotta go back and look.
That's all right. While you're doing that, Moose, you got anything you want to share with the world?
No More Excuses, it's called.
Excellent. No more. Go watch No More Excuses. Go ahead, Moose.
I'm going to bed. That's where you'll find me in a.
For real. Hey, thanks for joining us, Moose. It was nice to see you again, buddy.
Yes, definitely.
I miss you guys. I'm sorry I'm so absent.
It's all right, man.
You can find me on ATF and dropping new cereals that we haven't tasted before, but we've tasted before.
Awesome.
Hell to yeah. Next week's what, marshmallows, so do your homework.
Yeah.
We
I
got
got
all
you,
of that.
Alben. You are in the group, Alben.
That's getting finished because now it has to be finished. But yeah.
Yep,
Other than that, when I'm not working, I'll be here.
Cool. Sounds
Nice
great.
to have you.
Awesome to have you back, brother.
If anyone starts singing Baby Shark, though, I'm fucking leaving.
Tam, what you got, girl? What you got, girl? Tam? My heifer.
Well, I'm just, you know me, I'm wherever I need to be. And everywhere, anywhere. Tam Vapes, all the flavors, ELR, Instagram. Hang out in the Discord with DIY Down Under, and you can talk recipes and flavors with some cool people, and some cool flavor notes are being put up by some other cool people from all over the world, actually.
Yeah, some really good ones right now.
Lummi,
Lummi, he's
Ronnie
Ronnie Rasmussen,
Ronnie Rasmussen, otherwise known as Zoomy.
Yeah, he's putting up some really nice flavor notes with
dropping bad notes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think he's doing all that like underground too, isn't he? Isn't he like living in like Thailand or something?
Underground, because if he gets caught with that, he's going to jail, buddy.
Oh yeah.
You're going to jail.
Yeah, Thailand. They're already in the apocalypse.
Is that where he is? Is he in Thailand?
Yeah, he's living in Thailand, but he's from Austria, I think.
He's not Thai, but he lives there.
Yeah, no, I got it. I didn't know that. I thought he was in Australia.
No.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. The Juicy Crew.
Yeah, what in 2 hours? Well, hour and 45 minutes. I think it's 5 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. They're going live.
Oh, that's on Sundays now.
Yeah, they moved it. Yeah.
Has moved their time. I announced this last night. But they moved their time from whatever day during the week they were doing it at noon. They're now going to be live streaming on Sundays at 5 o'clock U.S. Eastern Standard Time, and then right after that at 6 o'clock.
Dixon.
With Emily and the Juice Fairy and
Rin
Vapes.
Yeah.
Yes, that I know. Yeah.
And whoever else they bring in this week. Excellent. Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely be checking them out. I mean, I got a ton of things. You know, they're doing lemon bars today because I sent them my lemon trifle mix. I put it in their Facebook group.
Oh,
cool.
Jen Jarvis is going to be on tonight.
Oh, JJ. All right, cool.
JJ's back. Cool beans.
Awesome.
All right. For me, McModRN, ELR, all the flavors. Check out DIY Down Under. Man, the Facebook group or the webpage. Discord is awesome. Like, if you're just trying to learn how to mix and you want to talk to some people and figure things out and ask questions, you can get that interaction live. And that's, I think, incredibly helpful, in my opinion, when you're trying to figure things out and you want help. So go check that out, man. That's all I got, Frank.
All right, yeah, just see our Willie B. James and Socrates are talking there. Yeah, we may need to get a flavor mule for Socrates. to sneak flavors across the border.
I nominate the moose.
You may or may not have to put them in places that may not be as comfortable as you would like. It just wouldn't be the big 4-ounce bottles, just little 10 mils.
What the hell am I being nominated for?
To go to Greece. You're gonna get your opportunity to go to Greece, brother.
a free trip to Greece, Moose.
Sweet.
Ooh.
All right, I'll take it. We're going to Colorado soon.
Don't get busted.
I won't.
Just leave everything there.
Just right, exactly.
Socrates will pay top dollar too. So okay, excellent.
But yeah, if there's any mixer people in Colorado, be sure to find me on Facebook.
Excellent. Or Willoughby's got a pilot license. He could do a drop. Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Fun.
An airdrop.
Yeah, more flavor reviews this week featuring Mary Beth is coming out on the plunge.
Cool.
Mary Beth's like, oh, really? Okay. Like, I don't know.
Am I?
All right, guys. As always, thank everyone for coming out. It was a great time. Everyone in chat, everyone in panel. Moose, awesome having you back. See, next week we're going to be doing marshmallows, so it might get a little sticky in here. A little sugary.
But I'm bummed.
Yeah.
Oh, then it's good I didn't drop the marshmallows yet.
Yeah, hold on to them for a little bit.
Yeah. Hang on to them marshmallows. Don't poop them out yet.
Yeah, go ahead and hit that. Yeah, if you like the show, hit that thumbs up. If you don't, hit it twice. And yeah, go check out the Juicy Crew in an hour and 40 minutes, and then an hour after that, check out the Vixens. Everyone dealing with this weather, be safe, stay away from trees, because who knows where the hell they're going to end up. Hopefully not on your car or your house or any other piece of property, or yourself especially. We'll see everybody next week. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching.